someone like Jankos joins in with Lee Sin.
Well, final choice.
He's here.
Is Yorick.
And
We knew he was back. We saw him last week, of course. He made an appearance. Yorick versus Gragas in that top lane. It could be a lot of the top laners, of course. Last week we were saying you guys are going to be playing Xaxus. We've seen it so much. Jesus is going to have Earth popping up. He's going to go down. Here's first blood potentially coming in. It's Jankos that takes it. Svenskeren trying to counter the Ignite. Will get him. Overpower trying to turn the damage back around, and Svenskeren is going to get a bit of poke back there. So trade smites it.
Didn't smite it actually. Svenskeren got it.
Svenskeren got it and Rated caught out. Candy Panda. Sven Rated is going to get focused. Devlar not quite able to catch him. The heal being used from Candy Panda brings him back to life for the Sullivan that he can get. Svenskeren now trying to come in. He has not got smite available. Overpower jumps towards him. Cocoon lands, but immediately they turn the back damage back around. Overpower with little mana here. No blue buff, of course, on him. Ultimate from Jez is used on Jankos, kicking him back. Svenskeren's there, but Vander and Sullivan come around the side, and now Jez is in trouble. No flash available for him.
Double buff on Sullivan.
Can catch in the right place. Overpower's going to continue to chase here. The rest of the team will follow through. Jez is simply going to have to stroll away, and Overpower, you feel, in this melee range, will have the advantage. He tries to get on towards him, and Overpower just slides on through and gets himself the kill with the Etching Strike.
But look at the bottom lane here. 2 members from SK pushing on to the tower. Will be a dragon here. Roccat and extending the goal lead.
Svenskeren coming close. Not too sure what he's trying to harass there, because he didn't have smite available. The rest of SK were coming in, just trying to delay it.
Get
but
the
Roccat,
timer.
quick to get on it, gets the retriever. Ah, right, yes.
Completely
Picking up. Oh, Dark Binding landing on Sullivan. Stun's going to go through as well. Sullivan just melted on the tower.
Such a good pick comp from SK Gaming when you have so much single target CC, land one, follow up with the rest. As soon as Celavov is dead, there was no wave clear left, and SK Gaming just stayed, pushed down the tower, took the kill here. Overpower though, looking for something.
Roccat going aggressive. Xaxus comes in there. It's a good calling onto Svenskeren. He goes down. Overpower tries to get in there. The Yorick ultimate used on Svenskeren. Bubble does not land. Flash is burnt out there. SK can delay them.
There's teleport on Overpower in case he wants to go down and stop the wave. They're still looking for something up here.
Oh, Svenskeren's going to be the target, but he repels away from Earth. The wave comes through. Svenskeren may go down from this one, but he will be the only drop. Will he get to the tower in time? No. Jankos lands the Sonic Wave. Freddy now the target. Xaxus turns around, uses the barrel, locks him in there. Gets locked up, and once you're caught out, you generally don't get away.
Oh, he missed.
The Ignite is going to help out. Oh, the ultimate from Candy Panda cannot connect. But it does mean SK will get the dragon.
Got the dragon, forced them away. We saw the same combo again. You have Cocoon, you have Binding, you have the stun from Jesus. So many single target stuns. Of course, Jesus just trying to destroy them. If Overpower can come in, kill a target, buy some time. He's actually going for Freddy here.
This is a problem. Freddy separated from the team, and Overpower fancies this one. DFG already used on Freddy. You can see the damage coming in from range. SK collapsing in just off to the left-hand side of the screen. Overpower does go down. Freddy turns it back around, and now Roccat in trouble. They're trying to collapse on towards him. You see Candy Panda putting the pressure.
Off this Yorick, popped the ult onto himself instantly. Won the fight here, and if he can keep doing that throughout the entire game, then it's going to be very hard for Overpower to actually split push, and they need to rely on Xaxus then to split push instead of a Last Whisper. Want to see if he still wants to build it. Now it's 2v1, it's unfair.
2v1, that's cheating, that's for sure. Freddy going to get caught out this time. I don't think he's going to be able to duel his way out of this one. He will go down eventually, and there we can see Freddy. He's going to get some more farm though, just before he dies.
So unfair here.
Ganging up, and SK actually moving down in numbers. All of SK back in the jungle. Jankos might catch him out here. Is he going to go towards it? The wave will catch through. Jankos does not fancy going in amongst those four though.
No, they need to get onto the squishy target in the back. Freddy though, flashing away.
Freddy caught out. Explosive cast being used by Xaxus. He flashes away from it. Sonic Wave did land. And the fish this time will not do anything. That Black Shield working wonders by Unrated.
It is very hard for Roccat to teamfight unless they get to Candy Panda Jesus and just blow one of them up with Overpower and his DFG here. So SK Gaming managed to back away. Flash was used, however, from Freddy, so at least they got something out of it.
A lot of ultimates were used by Roccat there, and SK know it. They saw them all coming, and now they're pushing in. There's no wave, there's no fish, there's no culling, and there's no barrel. Only just the kick available by Jankos, and SK trying to push this one in. They want to force Roccat to put themselves into a sticky situation.
Svenskeren is fairly low. Freddy almost out of mana, and Xaxus in trouble.
Xaxus ultimate burned on towards him, but he's very tanky. Svenskeren's going to follow through. Jankos comes back in towards him. Meanwhile, Overpower off the left-hand side of the screen. He's creating a distraction, and SK split targeted there. Not really sure which way to go. Now Jankos using the kick, calling back off cooldown. Gets straight on towards it. Gets himself one. Gets himself two. Freddy caught out around the side. He's going down as well. He's trying to tank his way through this one. The sustain is strong, but he will eventually fall to Xaxus.
So while they only had the kick from Jankos, it was enough. He managed to get behind the team,
That's a lot of damage, actually, that they've got to be worried about. They do, of course, have the Aqua Prism, which catches on Candy Panda. He's in trouble. He's going down. Jankos screams on through on this one. He's going to try and turn it back around. Salavar taken low. You can see, will he get caught down? Jesus gets locked up. He gets stunned down. He tries to go in towards Vanda. That is not going to do a great deal for you, Jesus. He's going to drop as well. He got himself one kill on Salavar, but it stops the Baron.
Stops the Baron, so SK Gaming
land on there. Svenskeren looking to try and get involved in this one. It's Baron's taken very low. Smite range. He gets taken. Jankos locks it up. SK have to back out.
So even though the AD carry was gone from Roccat because Candy Panda just spawned from base.
Towards the top, it's going to be a 4v3 if he can get around the sideline. A good explosive casket could knock them out. Freddy in trouble. Overpower strikes. DFG was back off cooldown and went straight for it.
Went straight from ulti was ready as well. Saz was using his ult to force SK away from the tower, but now they're in trouble. No.
Back up in 2 minutes time. Dragon, though, is up in 15 seconds. And SK going to walk straight into a trap here. And rated, though, good black shield there. Svenskeren's the man that's been caught out. He's going to repel. He's got nowhere to go.
Yes,
he's going to have to drop straight back in there. Flashes away. A good coverage from the rest of SK. And he gets out alive. Freddy, though, in trouble at the top. Overpower strikes once again and gets himself another kill.
It is so hard to deal with Fizz once you get some items. Yes, early on, Freddy won against him, but now, as soon as the Void Staff was completed, actually, he just started winning. And with the Hourglass as well, the armor against Freddy, he's just so strong in these one-on-ones. And therefore, he will be able to kill him over and over. They're going in.
Oh, they're going on Jez. Explosive cast, not quite enough. And Rater's going to go down, though. He gets popped by Salavar. Look at Overpower motoring in there, teleported on. Jez has ended up knocking him away. But this could be an inhibitor turret going down.
No minions, though. Candy Panda's here. Sven's going to see it. Dodges the bubble. Will be the tower for Roccat.
Zaz is having to tank this one out. It will go down. He's very tanky indeed. They can move on towards the inhibitor. Candy Panda trying to get the poke on towards Zazas. Dodges out the cull in there. Overpower strikes once again. Svenskeren, the ultimate being used on him from Freddy as he goes down. You can see Candy Panda caught out. Salavar going in, but he's gone way too deep and he gets traded back and forth. And now Overpower low. Svenskeren on towards him. He's just as Zonya's just at the right moment, and Jesus did not get the kill. Jankos instead manages to get himself a kill. Jesus finally gets the kill on towards Overpower, towards Zazas, sorry, but Overpower, he got away. Still may well be worth it, but they're going to start it off. Candy Panda is in that pit, and this is a dangerous time. Candy Panda could get singled out. Instead, Jesus is going to get focused. Zonya's out. Jankos is on him. Overpower comes around the side. That's going to be him going down. And Rated caught out. He gets dropped out now. Then it can turn back on towards Freddy. Freddy goes down, and SK are just getting wiped off the map by Roccat. No problems whatsoever. And they came in from every angle. Often it doesn't work, but this time Roccat played it superbly.
Everything went wrong from SK here. They start the Baron and Roccat just collapsed from multiple sides onto them. There was nothing they could do to get out. I mean, Jesus died by himself. Ulti from Freddy was used on Enrated. The support, nothing worked. Easy team fight for Roccat. And they deserve this one.
So Roccat will be taking victory here, I feel. I don't think they're going to be able to stop this one. We see the
1v5.
Tower's going down. They want the points, that's for sure. Svenskeren's got nowhere to repel to. He's just going to get straight, drop back down. Oh! Colin does it. And it's going to be actually Overpower that picks up the kill. Roccat will take down SK Gaming and take revenge for the win in Week 6.
Such a good performance. Early on, they try to make a lot of plays. Just an issue around the Dragon here from Roccat. They are again the team with the second lowest amount of dragons in the league, and we saw it because SK Gaming, they kept even in gold due to the dragons. But then again, once the team fight started, once the split pushing really started, where Overpower could actually beat Freddy one-on-one, Roccat just took full control of the map. Got the Baron as well, and SK tried to come back. They tried to force the Baron, force the teleport from Salsus in the end, but it just meant that they got collapsed on from every single side. I mean, when you have so many immobile targets and the team can just flank around you so easily, you can never really team fight.
Well, it's now 8 wins in 11 games for Roccat. They are absolutely climbing up the table, bowing to Veggie there, the coach. You can see at the back there. Obviously set something up there that the team absolutely would work with. They said it at the start. SK Gaming are predictable. They knew what the picks were going to be. They knew what they were up against, and they played against them superbly.
So a few surprises. I mean, Syndra from Jesus is a new pick at least. What goes in...